Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up an email server. So the first thing we're going to do is download HMail. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Alright, so we see the link here for the latest version, so I'm going to download that. Alright, so our download is finished, so I'm going to open it. I want to accept the terms. Next. This shows you where you want it to save, so I'm going to leave that. Alright, uninstall. Now we're going to click connect. You want to type in your password. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is create a domain. So I'm going to click add, and then we're going to type in a domain name. So I'm going to name mine kc.net, and then I'm going to click save. Right, and once it was saved, you could see that it was created on the left hand side here. So you're going to click on accounts, and I'm going to be creating 2 accounts. So we're going to click add. Okay, so the first account we're going to create would be user1, and it would end up being user1 at kc.net. So then I'm going to click save, and you can see on the left hand side here underneath accounts, user1 at kc.net was created. And I'm also going to be creating another one. So I'm going to go back, click add again, and this one will be user2. So click save, and I could see here on the left hand side user1 and user2 at kc.net were created. Okay, so now we're going to go into settings, go into advanced, go into autobahn, and here you would see this would have been ticked off saying enable, so you just want to switch it off. Okay, so now that's finished. I'm going to be downloading Thunderbird, so I'm just going to switch it up. Click first link. Alright, so you've seen free download, so I'm going to click on it. Okay, I'm setting up my Thunderbird right now. So after that's finished, we're going to be downloading EM client. So I'm going to switch it up. Okay, first link here, and we're going to download that as well. Okay, so now we're going to go into Thunderbird. So what we're going to do is, right now we're in account settings. So now we're going to go into account actions and click add mail account. Okay, so we're going to be typing in a name here. And then you're going to put in an email address. The email address will be the accounts that we created prior, which would have been user1 at kc.net and user2. So I'm just going to type in user1. Okay, so now we're going to click configure manually. For the host name, it would be localhost. And here as well. So now we're going to click retest. Okay, so now we're going to click done. Click understand the risks and click confirm. Now you're going to enter your password. Okay, so now it's saying that account successfully created. So I'm going to click finished. And as you can see here, my account user1 at kc.net was created. So now we're going to go into EM client. Okay, so we're gonna click on menu, click accounts, we're gonna click mail and click other. And then the second user that we created, which would have been user2 at kc.net, that is what we're going to be using here. So I'm going to type in user2 kc.net. Okay, so I'm going to click next. For incoming server, it would be localhost. And then you type in your password for your account. Click next. Right. Okay, so now that the test configuration is complete and there were no errors, I'm going to click next again, and then we're going to click continue without encryption, and then click next. Okay, and then finished. So now you can see on the left hand side here that our user was created. Okay, so to test to make sure that the servers are working, I'm going to go back into user 1 and I'm going to send a message to user 2. So I'm going to type in the email first, which would have been user2 at kc.net. And I'm going to type, hi, user2, is this working? And as the subject, I'm going to put test. And then we're going to click send. Right. So for all right, it popped up there. But we're gonna check the sent box for user 1 and we can see that the message was sent. Now we're gonna go into EM client. I'm gonna check our inbox. Actually, all boxes. Right, and now we received the message. It says, hi user 2, is this working? So now we're going to see if we can respond to the message and let user 1 receive a message. So I'm gonna click reply. I'm gonna respond and say yes, it's working. And then click send. So now we're gonna go over to user 1. Okay, and as you can see here, the message was received and it says yes, it's working. And that is how you set up an email server.